Hi there, and welcome back to Wordly Wise Book 5. I'm Teacher Ulrich, and today let's continue with Lesson 3. Before we start, tell me, how's it going? Are you good? Wonderful, it's so good to hear. Now, for today's lesson, we will be taking on the activities 3B, 3C, and 3D. So those are pages 30, 31, and 32. Make sure you got those ready. Wonderful. Now let's begin. It's day 3 of this lesson 3. We'll begin with activity 3B. Just the right word. Replace each phrase in bold with a single word or form of the word from the word list. So it says, or form of the word. This is because we have to maybe change the word so that it's grammatically correct. A phrase is a couple of words together which means something, but it cannot be used as a sentence on its own. Like hidden from view. It doesn't make sense on its own. But we have to choose a word from the word list to replace that phrase. Wonderful. So number 1. The house was hidden from view by a thick hedge. A hedge is like a bush that's trimmed to be flat, a hedge. So hidden from view. Which word from the word list would replace that phrase? I'll just write it here at the end of the sentence. Obscured. The house was obscured by a thick hedge. Great. Number 2. My 2-horsepower engine is lacking in power compared to the 50-horsepower one in my boat. Wow. So, which word could replace the phrase lacking in power? My 2-horsepower engine is puny compared to the 50-horsepower one in your boat. Number 3, so it's puny for number 2. Number 3, it is easy to see from the dishes in the sink that someone has already eaten lunch. So which word could replace the phrase easy to see? Evident, right? It is evident from the dishes in the sink that someone has already eaten lunch. Number 4. The film captures the fierce behavior of a mother tiger defending her cubs. So which word can replace the phrase fierce behavior? Ferocity. Great. Did you get it? Nice. The film captures the ferocity of a mother tiger defending her cubs. Next, number 5. The pirate Blackbeard attacked and robbed the people on ships in the Caribbean. Caribbean, or Caribbean, both are okay. So which word can replace the phrase attacked and robbed the people? Do you remember? Preyed. The pirate Blackbeard preyed on ships in the Caribbean or Caribbean? So those are the answers from 1 to 5. Next, number 6. To announce the holiday schedule now would be to do so before the time is right. So which word could replace the phrase to do so before the time is right? Do you remember? Let's write. Premature. Premature. To announce the holiday schedule now would be premature. Number 7. After the flood, the people who remained alive returned to their homes to clean away the mud. So which word could replace the phrase people who remained alive? Survivors. After the flood, the survivors returned to their homes to clean away the mud. Number 8. Alberto had no other choice available but to take the test on Friday, even though he was still sick. So which word could replace the phrase choice available? Do you know? It's option. Alberto had no other option but to take the test on Friday, even though he was still sick. Number 9. We did not stay for the entire time of the concert because Madeline was too tired. So the entire time, what's a word to replace that? Duration. Great. Did you get it? Well done. We did not stay for the duration of the concert because Madeline was too tired. Don't go to a concert with Madeline next time. Number 10. Lions and tigers are animals that eat meat. Animals that eat meat. What's a word to replace that? Carnivores. Lions and tigers are carnivores. Great, so we're all done with the activity 3B. Now let's get to 3C. Applying meaning. Circle the letter or letters next to the correct answer. There may be more than one correct answer. Number 1. Which of the following is optional on most bikes? A. Brakes. B. Tires. C. Basket. D. Bike lock. Which of the following is optional on most bikes? C. Basket. And D, a bike lock. So these are optional. You can choose to get it. But if you buy a bike, it will definitely have tires and brakes, right? But not necessarily a basket and a lock. So those are optional. Number 2, which of the following can be preserved? A, freedom. B, fruit. C, letters. Or D, clouds. Which of the following can be preserved? A, freedom can be preserved. B, fruit can be preserved. And C, letters can be preserved. But clouds, you cannot preserve clouds. Number 3. Which of the following can become extinct? A. Languages. B. Volcanoes. C. Plants. D. Animals. Which of the following can become extinct? A. Languages. Like Latin is kind of extinct. B. Volcanoes. Yes, when they stop, they become extinct. C. Plants. Some plants can become extinct. I have no idea which plants are extinct, but maybe I should read up on that. I'll make a note. And D. Animals. Definitely, like the white rhino, recently became extinct in South Africa, the country where I live. It's very sad. So it's all 4, A, B, C, and D. Number 4. Which of the following is an ancestor? A. Your brother. B. Your daughter. C. Your great-grandmother. Or D. Your grandson. Which of the following is an ancestor? There's only one answer. C. Your great-grandmother. Those from who you are descendant of. So those who came before you in your family. Next up, number 5. Which of the following are carnivorous? A. Wolves. B. Horses. C. Cows. D. Bees. Which of the following are carnivorous? Wolves. And that's it. A. Wolves. Horses, cows, and bees do not eat meat, so they're not carnivorous. Number 6. Which of the following can be premature? A. A death. B. A holiday. C. An announcement. An announcement is something you say for everyone to know. And B or D, a baby. So which of the following can be premature? Let's see if you can get it. A death. You can die young. That's premature. C, an announcement. So you can say something premature before the time is right. The food is ready. That's a premature announcement. If the food is not ready, then it's premature. And D, a baby can definitely be premature when it's born before the right time. Next, number 7. Which of the following might be ferocious? A polar bear. B, a teddy bear. C, a hungry dog. Or D, a hungry baby. Very ferocious. So which of the following might be ferocious? Do you know? A polar bear. Yes. C, a hungry dog. I'm not too sure about the baby. Definitely depends on the kind of baby, right? No, I'm just joking. So it's A and C. Next, number 8. Which of the following might be hard to comprehend? Is it A, a computer game? B, a shopping list? A shopping list is a list of all the things you need to buy from the shop. C, a foreign language? Or D, a card game? Which of the following might be hard to comprehend? A computer game. It can be hard to learn a new game. Comprehend means understand, right? C, a foreign language. A new language is difficult to understand, or a foreign language. And D, a card game. I do not know how to play poker. I think it's very hard to understand, to comprehend. It's A, C, and D. Great. And now we are at the last activity. This is activity 3D. In each space, write the Latin word forming the root of each English word. Together with its meaning, choose from the 10 Latin words shown. So this is word study, Latin roots. Many English words come from Latin roots. The word liberty, for example, is formed from the Latin word liber, meaning free. So to liberate someone is to free them. So here are the 10 Latin words and English words we have to match. Let's begin by reading these Latin words. Remember, Latin words have a different pronunciation. I can't speak Latin, but I know how the words are pronounced. Cultus, cultus, that's a plow. It's something you use to prepare the land when you want to farm. Cultus. Praematuris, praematuris. Very early. Praematuris, very early. Durare, to last. So remember with Latin they say R like R. We say R, they say R. Quite a difficult sound to make. So durare, to last. Pedester, on foot. Trahere, to draw. Vivere, to live. Vedere, to see. Prehendere, grasp. Grasp can mean to grab or to understand, right? Ferox, fierce. Carnis, meat. So those are the words. Let's see how many there are. 10. Great. So let's begin to read the English words. So here we can see 1. Definition. So this is the English definition. Not fully formed. Not fully formed. And the English word for it, which we can see here, is premature. Now here let's write the Latin word. What's the Latin word for premature? Sorry. Praematuris, and the meaning is very early. Number 2, to stay alive. The English word is survive. What's the Latin word for survive? Vivere. Vivere, and the meaning is to live. Number 3, meat eating. That's the meaning of the English word carnivore. What's the Latin word for carnivore? Carnis, and it means meat. Great, let's move on. Number 4. The English meaning is with great savagery. Ferocious. What's the Latin word for ferocious, the Latin root? Ferox. Ferox. And the meaning is fierce. Great. Number 5. One who goes on foot. The English word is pedestrian. Pedestrian. What's the Latin word for pedestrian? The Latin root. Pedester. Pedester. And the meaning is on foot. Pedester and on foot. Number 6. To till or work the soil. Soil is ground, so to work the ground, the soil. The English word is cultivate. What is the Latin word cultivate? Sorry, not T. Cultus. Is that right? Cultus, yes. And the meaning is plow. Plow is a noun and a verb, depending on how you use it. Next, number 7. To draw attention away. The English word is distract. What's the Latin word, root word for distract? Distract. Draw attention away. Trahere. And the meaning is it's draw. Draw is a synonym for pull. Number 8. To grasp the meaning of. The English word is comprehend. Let's find the Latin root for comprehend. Do you see it? Prehendere. Prehendere means grasp. Let's write. Prehendere. And the meaning is grasp. Excellent. Next, it's the time something lasts. The English word is duration. Let's find the Latin root for duration. Durare. And the meaning is to last. Is that spelled correctly? Durare, yes. And the meaning is to last. Great. And finally, number 10. Plain to see. The English word is evident. Let's find the Latin root word for evident. Vedere, to see. Vedere. Is that correct? Vedere, yes. And the meaning is to see. Excellent. So those are all 10 the root words, the Latin root words of these English words. What did you think of this activity? Do you like to learn more about the root words of English words? Do you find it interesting that many English words came from a Latin language, a language which is extinct today? Do you think that English might one day also become extinct? Maybe a long, long time from now. Friends, that's it for today's class. Today, we answered and completed the activities 3B, 3C, and 3D. Make sure that you got all these correct answers. Great! Well done to you, and thank you for joining me. That's it for today's lesson, but remember to join me again for day 4. See you then, friends. Bye!